everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel, and today's topic is about respect. I have been teaching with the Tata Bar Skill Development Institute, and I teach the graduate students of Vaze College, Mumbai, and these students are wonderful. There are some students who stay till the end and they are great learners. They are just so eager to learn that they stay till the last bit, till I say goodbye to them. And it's really wonderful when I see these beautiful students and how they are so eager to learn. So the other day we were talking about communication, their office work and so many other things, and then there was this one word which I picked up and I started talking about it. And this word was respect. And then I told them one thing, that we were talking about respect towards their colleagues, but then I told them that respect towards others will come very effortlessly if only you start respecting your own self first. And how will you do that? As a leadership coach, my idea, #IAmTheBest, here I tell all my students one thing, that you need to love yourself immensely. This is the person who stays with you 24/7. 24/7, this person wakes up with you, goes to college with you, comes back, smiles, interacts, communicates, talks, does creative things, studies, comes back home, hugs their parents. There are so many things that my students do. All of you, in fact, all my young students, all of you do it so effortlessly. And this respect that comes to you should come from inside. You should try and make it a habit of respecting yourself. The habit of doing things spontaneously for yourself. And how will you do that? Again, my question is, how will you do that? The answer is by investing time in yourself. We are in this world which is moving very fast. It's like it's moving at a breakneck speed. And what is happening at the end is that we don't have any time for ourselves. We are either diverted with social media or with talking with somebody or our studies or something or the other. And then we don't have time for ourselves. What I suggest to my students and to whoever's listening to this video, please give time to yourself. How will you do that? My next question is, how will you do that? There should be moments in your day, there should be a time slot in your day, whenever you get the time. Maybe for you are before going to college or after coming back from college, or while you're traveling from college to home or home to college. That's the time when you have with yourself. And if you do not look into social media, which I do a lot, I'm telling you, but then if you do not look into social media, that will give you time to invest in yourself. You will start thinking, you will start doing critical thinking, you will start going deep inside yourself. And going deep inside yourself, you will start ideating a lot of things. Because you know what, I'll tell you, we are so busy with our lives that we actually do not give those very precious moments to ourselves where we are sitting and thinking and ideating for the future. We do not have that time at all. And by the time it's 11 o'clock at night and it's time to sleep, we are like, oh, another day gone and I did not give time to myself. There were so many other things that we did that we did not have time for ourselves. So can you, as students, can I request you to give time to yourselves by sitting in a very secluded place without any diversions, without any kind of any social media or people around you. Nobody should be there. Without any disturbance, can you sit for an hour with yourself and just ideate? Maybe you can pick up a journal, you can have a diary with you or your notepad or something like that. Switch off your phone for some time and then just go deep into thinking. Just go deep into thinking. All my college students, all of you who are with me, my students, I teach in a nursing college as well. All of you are very young. You have age on your side, you have time on your side. So don't waste this single moment also. by doing something else. When you are giving yourself time, you are actually respecting yourself. Remember that word I said in the beginning, respect? This is how you will create respect for yourself. As soon as you start respecting your time, yourself, everything about you, you will start loving yourself. And this love is going to make you love everybody, all other humans, animals, everyone who comes in touch with you very effortlessly. You don't have to make an effort to love anybody. You can just love anyone just like that. And apart from loving, yes, loving yourself is very important. This is the time when you are going to start thinking, when you even start eating something, maybe a roll or a fuchka or something, whatever you're putting into your mouth, as soon as you start respecting yourself, you will be very concerned about what goes into your system. What goes into your system? When I say what goes into your system, it is not just food. What are the kind of books you're reading? What are the kind of movies you're watching? What are the kind of people you're hanging around with? What are the kind of social media handles you have? And what are the kind of things you're putting up in those social media handles? Are you promoting yourself as a brand? Can I ask you this next question? Are you promoting yourself as a brand? So that when you get out of college, when you go to an organization to start working, or you start your own business, it could be anything. You can start your own business, or you could be you could be working in an organization. There, now if you do all the groundwork, people are going to recognize you. People are going to give you respect for who you are and what you've created all these years. There are many students I have met. One is Srijit Verma. There is another young lady, Khushbir. She is a wonderful lady. I'm going to bring her video to all of you soon. So all these people are already working. Srijit is an actor. Khushbir is managing somebody's website and YouTube channel. All these things they are doing despite their degree studies that they are doing. They are in BCom and they are studying, yet they are also giving themselves time to create this brand. Create this brand called Srijit, create this brand called Khushbir, and the others also. There are so many. I have found some writers, some poets. These people are doing creative things. But I'm sorry that when I asked a couple of other students, of course, they might be doing something special, but then when I asked them, they said that we are not doing anything in particular. We're just trying to complete our studies. But it's important that when you have a little time, for the ones who are not doing anything, I'm telling you, when you have a little time, maybe an hour's time, tell your parents, tell your family members at home that I'm going to be spending time with myself. Switch off your phone, give yourself that time, those precious moments where you sit down and write down all your goals and dreams and aspirations, whatever you have in your mind. Maintain this journal all the time. This can be a diary. There are many of my students who write diaries. They write their daily diaries and then they say that we do it every night before going to sleep. We do it. That's a fantastic habit. So you can think of doing that. You can maintain a journal, and this journal can be very useful to you later on. If you think of writing something, you never know. If you've met somebody on the train or you met somebody while you're traveling, you could write this down. And this I'm talking for the sake of the writers and poets. There could be many ideas. You could be, since all of you are from the finance, the ones that have handled, they're all from the finance background, so they're from the commerce background. So you can think of so many things, so many innovative things there, but you have to give yourself time. And to give yourself time, that respect for yourself and respect for time has to be there. It has to be there. Since I'm telling you to give yourself time, so you have to do that. Because there will come a time when all this will pass through. See, I have started the video. I'm already in the middle of the video right now. And all this will pass. And maybe when you are like 100 years old and you're in your rocking chair and you will say that, oh yes, ma'am did tell me about writing, ma'am did tell me about ideating, about doing something different, about innovation, about coming up with something creative, and then I did not do anything. It should not be like that. Let us start thinking now. Let us not waste a single moment in doing what we are capable of doing what is very, very creative inside us. I always keep telling my students, put on that creative hat, start thinking about something which is different, and make sure it is absolutely something that nobody has ever created. Maybe somebody has already ideated, you never know. Somebody might have already created that, but maybe you could do something different about it. There are so many people who are, as we talk right now, there are so many people who are probably ideating something to do with communication. There are some people, I'm communicating to all of you through my videos. Maybe there's somebody else right now sitting there attentively in a corner of the house or in the office or somewhere and ideating about how to make communication even better, faster, and more accessible to everybody. So somebody might already be thinking about that. So how about you start thinking about something which is different, something that is going to be interesting, and something which is going to be very new to the world. And this is the time to think about it, because all of you are young, you are full of creative ideas, you have time, and you have technology which is at your feet. I didn't grow up like this. I grew up, that's why I called myself a dinosaur, because I grew up when there were spool tapes, there were Walkmans, we used to have those headphones, and I used to have a red Walkman, and we didn't have so much of technology, and we did not have phones, we did not have so many things. But yes, we'll talk about that some other day. But let me tell you that all the young people, you are in a beautiful age right now. You have so much at your disposal. You have so much that you can do. Please make use of that time. Start respecting yourself. That respect is so important. Respecting your own self. This is something that should come naturally for you. And when you start respecting yourself, what happens is that you start respecting everybody. Once you start going into an organization, you will be able to understand the diversity of that person, and you start respecting. So that's what I had to say in this video. I hope all of you do great. That's my prayer to the universe. I hope all of you become rich, famous, and powerful. That is my wish and my prayer for all of you. I hope all of you stay good, make a fantastic life out of what your parents have given you. And I'm going to see you soon with another video, because you should know that my life is dedicated to all of you. And I love to make videos for you where I have these anecdotes for all of you. Okay, so I'm sending all of you virtual hugs like I always do. I'm sending you virtual kisses as well, and I love all of you very much. My love is going to make you very, very powerful, because you are the future of this country, the fearless, focused future leaders of my beautiful country, India.